What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. The other day, I got a Facebook notification sound. Give me notification sounds, brothers. And the good brother Devin had tagged me to this particular video. Now, what ended up happening was I forgot the tag and I didn't cover the video, but Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, give him a round of applause. He covered the response video thoroughly. And that is of this particular sister who says that she's proud of all the men that she has had sex with, all right? And the reason why she's proud of those is because basically in so many words, she now can be faithful because she slept with all the guys that she's wanted to sleep with, and you know, and now that she can be faithful because she's already thought it up. And I thought it was a very interesting explanation. So what I would like to do right now is to play her video, and I will respond to it afterwards. Go ahead and play that clip.
Alan, how about this? It's not a whole lot of bodies. It's a whole lot of experience. And let me tell you something. No, it's not. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I had to get experience. For me to be the girl that you're so in love with in the bedroom, I'm sorry. You don't want to know how I learned how to do that thing that you like. You don't want to learn how I know how to take the that way. I had to go through a couple of to learn that I don't like big. I don't, that's not how I orgasm. Taught you how. That's not how I like to get hit from the back. I'm sorry. I appreciate all the bodies because it made me the superwoman I am in the bedroom for the nigga that I plan to spend the rest of my life with. And also having a lot of bodies, I tell my nigga now, I'm glad you met me in the space that I am now. Why? Because I done everybody I wanted to. So it's easy for me to be faithful.
All right, guys. So you heard what she had to say. So let me just say this. So she says that, you know, she has skills now that she has gotten in the bedroom because she has practice. And don't get me wrong. I mean, we don't want to talk about that, but a lot of skills that some women have, especially if it's with, you know, sucking the D or something like that. Obviously, they have had practice. Okay. So that's one thing. So, you know, guys do enjoy, seasoned chicks, in certain situations, right? But see, here's the problem with that. This lady looks like she's 40, 43, 44. And it's not so much of a problem if, you're young and you're hot and you're talking like this. Like, let's say, for example, Tiana Trump. All right. Now, Tiana Trump is, a known adult star, and she's known for what she can do, with her mouth and other things. But Tiana Trump is still considered to be a woman in her prime. All right. This woman, I don't know if she's ever been in her prime, but obviously she's out of it. All right. She's at least 40. The wall has definitely hit her. OK. And even if she has messed with so many different guys, who cares? Like, no guy that is really what you would consider to be a successful guy is going to date her. I mean, you look at her, you look at how she talks, you listen to her voice. I mean, the only kind of guy that's going to deal with her is a guy that has no choice. All right? And what she's telling you is that you should be glad that she has slept with everybody so you can be faithful to her. And she can be faithful to you. In other words, you should be glad that she's given her best years, when she did look better looking than she does now, of her life to other guys who have given her nothing. Okay? Let's just be honest. They've given her nothing. They've gotten what probably is the only thing that she can give, because she's not talking about anything else. Like, she's not talking about, the other, some of just the bedroom. But obviously, that's what a lot of urban chicks feel that they can offer. So when they ever talk about what they can give, it's that. You never talk about the femininity, the ability to be able to communicate with a man, all of those other things that men value. I don't think that she can offer. She can't offer that. So which is why she's so good in the bedroom. Okay. But, she's talking about that. But basically, she's giving her best years of her life to guys who never gave her anything. So you're going to give her everything, meaning that you're going to pay her bills. You're going to be the one that's supporting her. I'm pretty sure she has kids by somebody else. You're going to be the guy to do that. And you should be happy to be stuck with somebody like her. What this would prove to me is if you are stuck with a woman like her, it just that you're a failure in life. You worked hard all your life. You didn't achieve anything. So you have this lady that is talking like her, and that isn't her position, whether it's, looks or whatever. And this is what you've come to. All right. And this is the, let's just be honest. She's dealing with somebody black. Okay. This is how they feel about black men, some of them. All right. That you should be glad that we did this. We're doing you a favor. And if you look at this woman, there's nothing about a favor that she's doing. Let me tell you this. She's the kind of chick that will tell you that my kids come first. You should be glad that you're with me. By the way, I want you to put me in the house, in the car. And she's probably like 45. Close to 50.
Jesus Christ.
If it's about learning things in the bedroom, you can go get someone who has less bodies, 20, 25. And if those things that you want someone to show, you can show them her yourself how to do it. If it's about getting pleased, right? And the thing about it is that you have this entitlement amongst females that want to be able to go out and say, oh, I thought it out with every guy. You should be glad I'm dealing with you. But what you don't know is when a woman goes out there and has sex with all these different guys, she takes on these guys' energy, okay? When a woman goes out there, you can't go out there and thought it up with all the guys you wanted to mess with and then be able to pair bond with the man. It's very difficult for a woman to do that. Okay? Because every man that goes inside of her, they take on these energies. They do. All right? Women are not like men. Men can have a lot of different women, and it doesn't really affect their personality as much. Women are not like that. It's hard for a woman that has so many bodies to come back and really be a support system to a man. They just don't know how to do that, And if you look at this mentality, this is how a lot of people feel in certain urban areas. Like, you should be glad that I'm gracing you with my presence. And all that they have to bring to the table is some beat up, behind, if you know what I'm talking about, that's been used and abused and, hitting the wall body type, looking like Bettis with burgundy and black hair. And they're going to give that to you like you should be happy with that. And this is what black men are complaining about. Like, no, absolutely not. Go back to your baby daddy, okay, with that foolishness. Go back to your baby daddy with that nonsense. No, we're just not going to have that conversation over here. And, for you brothers out there, understand that this is what you're going to be dealing with. Unfortunately, if you're dealing with, people, more than likely, if they're over 35, okay, you're more likely to hear that. You're not going to hear that from, women that are younger. Okay. But from a woman like this, you're going to be able to hear that. Okay. So, not all, but more likely. So what do you guys think about what she had to say? I really appreciate you brothers for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Patreon, the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.